Fellas, AC here. Welcome to another review. Now today I'm talking about a fragrance which is from a house which is one of my favorite houses, Prada. And this fragrance got released this year. Prada Rosa Ocean Le Parfum. Bit of a mouthful. So this Ocean line is an interesting one because this is under new leadership. So Prada has been through significant changes recently. And let's settle while I tell you a little bit of a story, background. So Prada had been through a profound change actually. So way back in 2002, 2004 period, Prada started developing their beautiful line of fashion accessories, they're always big on fashion, and perfumery business. And this magical lady, the heiress to the Prada fortune, Mucha Prada, created amazing relationships with the stalwarts in perfumery industry, if you like. And one of the great partnerships she created was with Daniela Roche-Andrea of Givaudan. And it went on to create amazing fragrances, right from the Infusion d'Homme to Prada L'Homme to Prada Luna Rosa, which came out in 2012. It was a winning combination. And then this year, Prada and Miu Miu were taken over by L'Oreal. And I don't know whether it's this year or recently, can't remember exact time, but now L'Oreal own the perfumery business of Prada. And they sort of went in a different direction than Givaudan. So Daniela Roche-Andrea, who created this amazing soapy iris accord, which is present in all those Pradas from earlier years, is no more working for Prada. She has been replaced with, I think, Carlos Benaim, but don't quote me on that. And the company now is not Givaudan, it is IFF, International Flavors and Fragrances, if I'm not mistaken, IFF. So they are bringing in new products. But when somebody says L'Oreal, the only thing that comes in my mind is shampoo. So how does Prada Luna Rosa Ocean Le Parfum start? The moment you spray this, you smell shampoo. Unmistakable. Everybody's used shampoo. Imagine pouring shampoo, rich, upscale shampoo, and you'll smell shampoo, the smell of shampoo. That soapy smell of shampoo never goes away. It's always there in this fragrance. It's like the new iris of Prada. And that shampoo smell is combined with a sour, ambery note. And the moment I smelled that, I thought of one fragrance. Ideal, EDT. It has that sour, sort of tobacco-y smell mixed with the sour, floral ambery smell, which is there in this fragrance. Gentleman Eau de Parfum, Givenchy. It has the sour ambery note. Excuse me. So that sour ambery smell with shower gel is how it starts, with a hint of tobacco. When the fragrance tries to sort of dry down, it's a long fragrance, so slowly it will dry down. And then comes the very interesting facet of honey and tobacco. So the initial tobacco that you smell is with the shower gel. The shower gel smell goes in the background. The ambery smell comes through. So when the fragrance goes into the dry down, you have this honey smell, honey and tobacco, that comes through along with the shower gel smell and the ambery smell, the sour amber. And that is the longest part of the fragrance. It's a long fragrance, and towards the dry down, the fragrance becomes more woody and more drier. The shower gel smell subdues, but it's still there. The ambery smell, the sour amber, it's still there. It's more spicy because of saffron. And they've used amber extreme here, So it's an amber fragrance, but it becomes more woody. And the tobacco and the honey smell is still there, but it's subdued and becomes a woody amber, sour woody amber, which smells quite nice. I enjoy the late dry down. And there's also the smell of Coca-Cola, which is there along with the tobacco and the honey smell, which you get in the middle stage after about half an hour, 1 hour. And it's quite interesting, also very pleasant. I quite like that smell of Coca-Cola mixed with honey and tobacco. It's nice. I enjoyed it. That phase is quite nice. After about half an hour after spraying to about 5 or 6 hours, it's a very long fragrance. And that smell of Coca-Cola, honey, tobacco with amber, sour amber and woods is what I enjoyed the most. So upsides and downsides. This is a nice fragrance. This is something which is new as far as Prada are concerned. This is not what you would associate Prada Luna Rosa line. Luna Rosa is a big line now. I've only reviewed the Luna Rosa Carbon. Luna Rosa is a very big family. The first one came out in 2012. But this is not what you would associate with Luna Rosa. This is a new sort of line, if you like. But they've labeled it Luna Rosa Ocean. And I like the fragrance, this fragrance, Les Parfums. I enjoyed it. I smelled all three, EDT, EDP and Les Parfums. This is my favorite. I enjoyed it. It is classy, it is interesting, and it's got facets, right? So that's the number one. Number two, the complement factor. It smells and projects a lot. It lasts and projects a lot. And it smells very modern. And you should expect a compliment. Should you be smelled, you will be smelled. It's a classy scent. I like the way this has been packaged. So complement factor is good. Third one would be the performance. This has extreme performance. You know, if you go 3 or 4 sprays, you'll nauseate yourself. At least initially the first 15-20 minutes. It is very strong. So projection, longevity are top notch. It projects a lot when it's warm or your body heats up. And the performance, the longevity is more than 8 hours quite easily. And it also leaves a nice trail because of the aroma chemicals that have been used. They diffuse a lot. So it's got no problems with projection, no problems with longevity. Right? Now the downsides. Number one downside has to be that soapy smell, the smell of shampoo, which is ever present. And initially, it really disturbs me because it smells as if I'm wearing some sort of a shampoo, and that can be a little distressing, but you get used to it, especially because the later stage of the fragrance is so interesting. But that shampoo smell can be off-putting to some. Number two, the branding is very confusing. It's called Ocean, and there is absolutely no aquatic here, zero. So that can be a little, and neither is the EDT or the EDP any aquatic. So this branding can be confusing to people. There's nothing ocean about it. I never get anything ocean here, you know, absolutely nothing. And the third one is the price point. Currently, the value for money is low. It's being marketed anywhere between 100 and 150 for 100 ml. Prada's historically have made amazing fragrances, but they were not this expensive. Les Parfum at 150, I would never pay 150 for this. It's got nice facets, but it's not 150 nice. See what I mean? So price point or value for money seems a little bit too high at this point. Now, where do you wear this? Occasions. It's a very classy scent. You can wear this to work, to dates. It smells very modern as well. So you can wear this to any occasion as long as people who are smelling you don't get offended by the synthetic quality. It's very synthetic. There is no attempt here to make it smell natural. It's smooth, it's nice, it's glamorous, but it's very synthetic. So it depends on who smells you. So office, if you're wearing this to office, I'll reduce the sprays, maybe 2 on your shirt, and that's about it. It projects a lot. So any other occasion, it's up to you. Age groups. I think it's a pretty modern smelling fragrance. Yeah, it's a very modern smell. So anything upwards of 20 is quite comfortable. 20 plus, yeah, quite easy. You can hold your own. You'll feel very confident wearing this fragrance in spite of all the downsides I mentioned. So 20 plus, seasons, spring, autumn, winter. It's got fantastic projection, great strength. It'll last in the coldest of weathers. It also has good composition, soapy quality, but the soapy is shower jelly, so it works in spring as well. Maybe it'll work in summer as well. I didn't try it in summer, but I've tested it in April, March and April. I was quite satisfied that I could wear this in spring as well. But the ambery quality, the dry woods, it works better in cooler weather. Autumn is my favorite time to recommend. But it's up to you. It smells really nice, the dry down. I've covered value for money, performance, seasons, age groups, scent quality, development. How many marks will I give it? It's a nice woody amber. That's how I see it. It's a nice quality fragrance. Things that bother me, there's certain things that bother me. In spite of that, I'm going to give it a 7.5. 7 to 7.5 out of 10. I'll wait for the prices to calm down. If it comes below 70 pounds or 80 pounds even, I'll buy this. But more than 80 pounds, I'm not willing to spend that kind of money on this. So 7.5 out of 10. I'm hoping you enjoyed the review, friends. Take care. Bye-bye.